What's cracking now, town? I'm smiling, but I ain't that happy though. So, start this off with some gratitude. Well, the weather has turned, and it is not nearly as ridiculously nasty, disgustingly hot now, and that's nice. That's just a nice break from things. So, it's been a minute. I did the competition, and I'm not too happy with my performance. That's all there is to it. But what can you do? I messed up the A part 3 times in a place where I never mess up the A part. I don't think I had ever messed that part up in front of anyone. And so that was surprising and hard to prepare for. But, as time goes by and I'm able to listen to it later, I'm sure my opinion will change. It was a really good experience. The whole thing was a really great experience. It's a really good group of people. It's a really cool environment full of nerds that like the same stuff I do. I think it's good. And so, like my thoughts to close out that thing, like the guys who are making it to the finals and winning and stuff, they're playing the same composition for 3, 4, 5 years straight. And I've never played any piece for that amount of time. And they're playing the same composition. I mean, it like I'd have to go back and check, but honestly, like 7 or 8 of those guys played note for note the same songs that they played last year and 2 years ago. And that's a really funny thing to me. And I kind of need to lean into that because they're not doing that for no reason. You know what I mean? Like it would be hubris to say, well, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to play new songs every year because these guys are competitive and they're trying to get to the finals and they know what they're doing. And so, that's a strange thing to think about, playing the same song for 5 years. What a crazy idea. Anyway, the whole thing was great. I mean, the whole experience was great. For some reason, I bet I was more nervous this year. Like, by the time I took the stage, I was drenched in sweat, and it was like, it's funny how that is about the only time I feel that stage fright. Like, the pressure when you walk on that competition stage is so much different than when you walk on to some other stage. It's so much different. And I can't really explain it, except that, I know who the judges are going to be. And I know that somebody's judging me. And, like, it's funny. It's funny. But it's still great, though. But, man, I was still nervous. At the end of everything, I need to spend more time on stage. Like, when I walk out there next year, I need to feel like these songs are so locked in, I couldn't mess up if I tried. That's where I need to go. So it's going to be about standing up on stage this year, I think. Spending more time standing up on stage. Because I guess I always kind of thought I had that part under control. And now I kind of feel like I don't. So if the wheels are going to fall off in a high pressure environment, I need to find more ways to play more high pressure environments. You know what I mean? Like that's obvious. So it's something to think about. Since the thing, I, been taking just a little break, and I didn't play very much that week after the thing, obviously. But I got back on the horse this week, and it's been pretty fun. I'm back to writing songs, and I'm working a new Justin Townes Earl picking pattern. Honestly, I think these Justin Townes Earl picking patterns are the future. I don't know if I'm going to have to say anything to say. But I think these Justin Townes Earl picking patterns are so unique, and they do their job so effectively that I need to learn how to use them very, very well. As a tool, they are perfect. They're like the mouse trap. Go ahead and build a better mouse trap, I dare you. Hey Lotus, what are you doing over here? You hunting mice? It's my landlord's cat. All right. Well, before I get off here, in real life, things are wild right now, and there is no chill in the world right now. And so, I'm trying to keep my head straight with everything crazy that's going on, and it's been kind of good for writing. For some reason, it's been kind of good for the writing process to have my mind just in an unacceptably confused and distracted place. And that's not an emotion I'd like to ride very often. But since I'm here, and since it seems good, I'm going to do a lot of writing right now. All right. I'll talk to you soon.